So you guys see the title to this video, and you guys usually know how these intros go. Whenever I talk about Fresh and Fit, you know, Myron, the Cooley from the No Fugazi podcast, I always do the For the Love of Money intro. After thinking about it, after talking about it, I decided to basically retire it. It started to get kind of redundant. I'm not going to lie, just a little bit immature. And after thinking about it some more, I was just like, dang, do I really want to keep kicking them while they're down? For the love of money. Gotta make that money, man. Money, baby, still the same now. Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy WattsTV, man. And did you guys really think I would stop making these intros? No, I'm gonna keep going. Matter of fact, these are some of my favorite videos because of these intros. I'm most definitely gonna keep it going. Matter of fact, I might even make a compilation of all of the For the Love of Money intros and make it into one video. I think I'm gonna do that. But what's good, everybody? I hope you guys are having a good day on this Saturday. I'm alive. I am still very much tired. Some of you may not know, but I completed a 24-hour live stream. It started from Thursday and it ended on Friday around like 9:36 a.m. And boy, it was a time. Real quick, thank you to everybody that pulled up on me, man. It was fun. It was fun. It's going to be a while before I do it again, but it was most definitely fun. I'm still tired. My body still kind of feels a little off. So my apologies for putting out this video so late. Today we are talking about MyronGaines from Fresh and Fit, and we are talking about Drewski. If you guys did not know, Drewski recently made a skit basically making fun of Fresh and Fit and men like them. And honestly, guys, I did cover this during my 24-hour live stream, and I thought about just clipping that segment and just posting it as its own video, but I changed my mind because I was like, there's a few things that I didn't, touch upon. And also, Myron has yet another response to Drewski about this entire situation. So that is what we're going to be talking about today. But before we get into it, I just want to remind you guys, please do not forget to share, like, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Lets me know that you are rocking with the content. Guys, run it up. Subscribe. I'm trying to hit 15,000 subs before the year ends. So please make sure that you subscribe. Also, be sure that you follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Watts_TV94. I usually go live on Saturdays around 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am not going live today because I'm tired, guys. I am still very tired. That 24-hour stream really took a lot out of me, so I'm just basically trying to recuperate here. So I will be back next weekend, though, I promise. Also, make sure that you join the Discord. I'll leave the link to that in the description down below. So the first video that we're going to be going over today is Myron's first initial reaction to Drewski's skit that was made about Fresh and Fit and guys that are similar to Fresh and Fit. So let's look at the clip and let's see what Myron originally had to say about Drewski. Yo, I cannot get over the guy. I can't get over the enhancement spray, yo. All over his face like this. This nigga looks so stupid.
How much are we? 250. 250. That's life.
Just got my nigga right. House call. You straight?
House call.
You straight?
Yeah.
I got that shit on too.
She got to cook, clean, fuck, shut the fuck up. Exactly. Come on, man. We off that. 50-50 nothing. We off that. 50-50 nothing. Nothing. Hold your head up, King. Your crown is falling.
Okay. Talk that talk.
Yeah.
Talk that talk. Yeah. I hear you.
If you snooze, you lose. Could never be no sucker and fall victim to anything y'all nigga be having going on. Motion is the key.
Oh, boy.
First thing first in the morning, you got to get up and get you some money. And if you ain't,
yeah, Drewski made a video on us, that fat bastard.
It's funny because you can hear how angry Myron is. Drewski made a video on us, that fat bastard. How dare he? Like, you can tell it pissed him off. It really pissed him off, which is really ironic because Myron just seems to be this master of comedy. He's a comedic genius. He says he should be a comedian. He says that all the time, but he's not funny. So of course he's going to be pissed off here because his dumbass doesn't understand comedy. Of course he's going to be mad. Of course. But you got to admit, you can't really get mad because a lot of the things that he said, like during that skit, you also say. And I mean, if you ask me, Drewski hit the nail on the head because I've said this many times myself. Myron and Walter are lames who found money. Money does not change you. That's why Myron and Walter are still corny. They're still nerds. They can't get women without having money. So no, again, Drewski hit the nail on the head.
You know, it's funny because he makes that video talking, right? And it's like, bro, you're too much of a coward to even come on our show because of your sponsors and brands. But you want to sit here and talk shit about us when we're giving people real advice. I mean, if you took our advice.
Myron, no one wants to go on your podcast. It would not be beneficial for Drewski to go onto your stupid podcast. Drewski does not want to associate himself with demonetized misfits like yourself. Bruh, no one wants to be demonetized like you. You say, oh, you don't want to come on our podcast because you care about your sponsors and you care about money. You care about having a lot of wealth. Guys, the more that time goes by, the more I genuinely start to think that Myron is actually slow. You don't want to come up here because of your sponsors and all of your money and all of your wealth and your livelihood. Why don't you want to ruin it by coming onto my podcast where we talk about real things like the Jews and how women deserve less and how black people are uneducated? People need to come onto my podcast to talk about these things, but they don't want to because they're scared. It has nothing to do with fear. People are just smart. People are just smart. Why would you even expect someone as big as Drewski to come onto your podcast where you talk about all of this dumb shit that gets people over to your demonetized little island? Stay on your broke ass island. Stay on the island. Stay on the island, all right? Whew. Anyway.
You want to wipe up whole ass Ruby Rose. That's embarrassing. Dude's putting videos out, kissing her, and doing vacation. All he can sit there and sales and marketing scheme all day. Bro, that's still, those are your lips on her, though, nigga, and that girl's all.
Guys, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm so confused because that's interesting because all of the women that come onto your podcast are 304s. As a matter of fact, I'm not even going to say all of them. I'm going to say a good majority of women that come onto your podcast are 304s. And you started dating one of them that you called a 304 yourself initially. Your co-host Fresh got an Asian escort pregnant. Took her to Barbados to meet his mother. And you are the same person that initially said that she was not an escort. But then later you started changing your tune. One minute you said she wasn't an escort and she just came for money. Then the next minute when things started to go downhill, you blatantly called this woman a whore and an escort. So going off of that logic, why the hell would anyone listen to you? You know nothing about women. And you say that this is an L for Drewski? What about your co-host? That's an even bigger L for Fresh. What are you talking about?
So that's an L. That's a big L. Over here promoting this big thought. Wife and Rose. Even if it's for marketing, it's an L.
I just want to let you guys know this is weird because no one cared about Drewski being with Ruby Rose. Literally no one cared. The only person that cared was Myron. Gee, I wonder why. Hey, I don't know. All I'm going to say is he always has a lot to say about other people's relationships. And he's always speaking so poorly about these women, it really makes you think. And he always speaks so poorly about the women. I mean, it really makes you think, doesn't it? I don't know. But, hey.
And you're fat at the end of the day. So, bro, if you're fat, it's an auto L. I don't take nobody that's serious that's fat.
I don't take anybody serious that's fat. He's a comedian. You aren't supposed to take him serious, stupid. You are not supposed to take him serious. That's why you look dumb right now. And it's funny By you responding like this, you're literally proving Drewski's point.
300 pounds trying to tell me, talk shit about me, bro. Talking about enhancers. If I was president of the United States, I'd have your fat in a concentration camp, nigga, where you can concentrate on diet and exercise, you fat. Holy. Fat niggas sitting here talking about me, bro. Won't take y'all niggas serious. You guys are second-class citizens in my society, bro. In my eyes, you niggas are third-class citizens.
I also find it so funny that Myron can make racist jokes all day, but as soon, literally as soon as someone talks about his stupid little podcast, he gets in his feelings. His vagina gets hurt. He gets his panties in a bunch. As you can see, Myron's panties are in a bunch, all right? Very angry, very sensitive. Notice how the only thing that he could say was, "You're fat and you dated Ruby Rose." So, like that's all you have to say. But I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm confused because I thought Myron was this master comedian. Like you couldn't come up with anything else besides Drewski is fat and he dated Ruby Rose. So guys, this is how I know that Myron was truly bothered, because he decided to respond to Drewski yet again, but this time he changed his tune a little bit. And I think he decided to change his tune because he saw the reactions to his reaction. He reacted so poorly to this that everybody looked at him and was like, wait a minute, but you claim to be a lover of comedy. You claim to be this stoic alpha male who doesn't let things like this bother him. So it was obviously a joke and you didn't take it well. So that means that you can dish it out, but you can't take it. You can say whatever it is that you want about anybody else, joke about anybody else, but when someone jokes about you, this is how you react. So after he saw everyone's reaction on Twitter, basically calling him a clown, he decided to respond again, and this is what he had to say.
So Drewski made this skit, which I'll admit was funny. I'm not no hater.
So now the skit was funny. I admit it was funny. I'm not a hater. Now it was funny. That was not your initial response. You were mad. You were visibly mad. Why are you changing your tune now?
I can laugh at myself. So we're going to play this skit, which actually got like a bunch of... She got 46 million on X, right? Crazy.
This is even more hilarious because it's not the same thing, but Myron also has, some enhancements. I will say he also has some hair enhancements, because I don't know if this shit that he got on is a wig or a man unit or what.
She got to cook, clean, fuck.
And then obviously he puts our shit in there. Hey, you know what? Drewski, thanks for the free promo, bro. I appreciate it, man.
He thinks that when anybody talks about him, it's free promo. Look, I understand. I understand the saying, any publicity is good publicity, but it's not helping you. When people talk about you, they're talking negatively about you. It's not like a bunch of people are tuning in to Fresh and Fit to see what the hell is going. No, you're generating a lot of the same numbers. I mean, your YouTube channel is continuing to tank. And I mean, you have the same amount of Rumble viewers as you usually do. So I wouldn't even say that this is free promo. It's just coke.
We appreciate it over here, Fresh and Fit, nigga. Because we heard that you paid for some promo with a thought. So, but we'll get into that. But this was funny. Because you do got to cook, clean, and shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
Come on, man. We all.
Now, here's the thing. When the enhancement thing, and the enhancement shit, and like the whole, hey, early bird gets the worm or whatever, that's how I knew he wasn't talking about us.
Maybe not the early bird gets the worm thing, but you also fall under the enhancements, the hair enhancements. Myron, one day we see your hair thinning. And what, the next week, next 2 days, whatever, we see your hair is looking thicker than ever. Unless you took a quick trip to Turkey, this is either a toupee, a wig, or some sort of other enhancements yourself. Because your hair was thinning. Ain't no way you didn't do anything. You did something. You got some sort of enhancements. He probably went to Turkey and got hair I don't know. But he did something. Your hair just doesn't grow this thick out of nowhere.
one, y'all know I don't wake up in the morning early. That's number one. And then number two, I don't really use enhancements. And like I don't really be on like that weird, like I don't speak like that. So I think what
also, it's not, oh God, he's so stupid. It's not just you. Yes, he used your podcast in the skit, but it's you and guys like you. That's what the skit was about.
this is like, he's making fun of people that watch Fresh and Fit is what it is, right? So I get it. It is what it is.
I like how he tried to put this off on his damn, he basically just threw his fans under the bus here. Oh, no, he's talking about people that watch Fresh and Fit. He's talking about our fans. I get it. No, nigga, you're also in this boat. You are also in this boat.
This, you know, niggas that watch Fresh and Fit, I guess, be acting like this. But yo, dudes be trying to self-improve. Drewski, come on, man. Can't be hating on dudes for trying to self-improve.
Hilarious.
Motion is the key. Yeah.
And that also doesn't rep us because we don't go to Atlanta for obvious reasons, and we don't pay for box.
My son richer than.
And then we don't got kids. So that's like, I don't take this joke personally, bro, because like I know he wasn't talking about us, because a lot of this shit doesn't apply to us. We don't wake up early in the morning. We don't be doing that weird motivational shit. We've been banned off Instagram for damn near a fucking year. Could have posted even if we wanted to. We don't got kids. So yeah, he's basically making fun of dudes that watch Fresh and Fit is what he's doing.
A lot of y'all.
Oh
man.
God, he is so
like
slow.
It, son?
He is so
you
slow.
You want that? Get that for you, huh?
All right, so that is a skit that he used to make fun of us, right? And you know, I find it interesting because what is this? Bro, that's an L. Y'all know Ruby Rose is a walking STD, man. So here's like a little...
Again, this is literally the only thing that he could say about Drewski. And also, again, going back, what is your co-host then? Your co-host is literally a walking L. When you talk about Drewski, you are talking about Walter. And also, I wouldn't even put Drewski in the same boat as Fresh, because at least Drewski ain't getting nobody pregnant.
And you guys know, I be cooking Ruby Rose all day, bro. Like, she literally is fucking the thought of the thoughts. She is the thought of the thoughts. Right? She actually tweeted at me today. What she said? Out of nowhere, too.
Out of nowhere. Just like how you constantly have her name in your mouth out of nowhere. Everything that you said about Ruby Rose in the past was always unwarranted. She never even knew who the f you were. But you constantly have this woman that you will never be able to get with in your mouth. You are constantly talking about, bro, mind your business. This is exactly what the hell Duke Dennis was talking about. Mind your goddamn, it has nothing to do with you. Let people live. Let them do what they want to do. You have on your podcast 24/7. You got 304s on your podcast 24/7, bro. Who cares? And a lot of those 304s, you tried to smash or you did smash. What are you talking about? You're acting like you haven't smashed any like promiscuous women before. You live in Brickell, Miami. That's all you associate with. Your own girlfriend you called a 304. But do you guys understand what I meant when I said it seems like Myron changed his tune? Because he was pissed off. He didn't initially say, haha, that was funny. If he genuinely thought it was funny, he would have said it in the beginning when he first saw that skit. No, it pissed him off. And then when people saw that he was acting like a little bitch about it, and he was being a hypocrite, people realized that he can dish it out, but he couldn't take it. He decided to have another reaction and be like, oh, nah, guys, like, it was funny. I didn't think a way about it, and he really wasn't talking about me. You are included with the type of guy that Drewski was talking about, but you too slow to understand that. Guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you agree with anything that I said? Do you disagree with anything that I said? Let me know in the comments down below. Subscribe. Guys, too many of you watch my channel without subscribing. Make sure that y'all subscribe, man. Make sure that I hit this goal before the month ends. Subscribe. I appreciate you guys. Also, make sure you join the Discord. Follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/watts_TV94. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.